Our money personality is a combination of our attitudes, beliefs, and habits regarding financial management. Understanding our money personality can help us make better decisions to achieve our financial goals. We all know that different people have different approaches to money, and this can lead to some interesting comparisons. For example, take Warren Buffett and Nicolas Cage. Both men are extremely successful in their respective fields, but their spending habits vary a lot. Warren Buffett is known for his frugal lifestyle. Despite being one of the wealthiest people in the world, he still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500 and chooses to drive a modest car. He once famously said, "I will tell you how to become rich. Close the doors, be fearful when others are greedy, be greedy when others are fearful." He is a firm believer in living below his means and saving for the future. Nicolas Cage, on the other hand, has a reputation for spending money extravagantly. He once owned a collection of rare comic books worth over $1.6 billion, and he reportedly spent $276,000 on a dinosaur skull. He also owns a private island and a fleet of luxury cars. Despite earning tons of millions of dollars throughout his career, he has had financial difficulties and was forced to sell many of his possessions to pay off his debts. These two examples show that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to money management. While Warren Buffett's frugal habits have clearly worked well for him, Nicolas Cage's spending habits have not always been sustainable. It is important to find a balance that works for you, whether that means living modestly like Warren Buffett or indulging in luxury like Nicolas Cage without getting into debt. Ultimately, what matters most is making choices that align with your values and priorities. Let's shed a light on major categories of money personalities. At first, we have the saver. The saver is someone who is very careful with their money and tends to prioritize saving over spending. They often have a clear financial plan and are mindful of their expenses. Savers tend to feel secure when they have money saved, and they often set aside a portion of their income for emergencies or future goals. Let's take a look at Mary. Mary is a saver. She has a clear financial plan. She sets aside a portion of her income for emergencies and future goals, like maybe purchasing a house. Mary is always on the lookout for ways to save money, like using coupons and shopping during sales. She feels secure knowing that she has money saved for unexpected expenses. Next, we have the opposite of the saver, the spender. The spender is someone who enjoys spending money and tends to prioritize instant gratification over long-term saving. They often have a live-for-today mentality and may struggle to save money for future goals. Spenders tend to feel happy when they buy things, and they may find difficult to resist the temptations to make impulsive purchases. Let's meet John, the spender, a young man who loves to spend his hard-earned money on the latest gadgets, fashionable clothes, and lavish dining experiences. He struggles to resist the temptation to make impulsive purchases. As a result, he often struggles to pay his bills and put money aside for the future. Next up, we have the planner. The planner is someone who is very organized and analytical when it comes to managing their finances. They tend to make decisions based on data and research, and they often have a clear financial strategy. Planners tend to feel secure when they have a clear understanding of their financial situation and a plan to achieve their goals. Say hi to Sarah, the finance queen. Her secret to success is tracking her expenses closely and making decisions based on data and research. With a clear financial plan and specific goals for saving and investing, Sarah always feels confident in her financial situation. She thus saves money to achieve her goals like a pro. Another money personality is labeled as the avoider. The avoider is someone who tends to avoid thinking about their finances or making financial decisions. They may feel overwhelmed or anxious about handling financial matters and may lack confidence in their ability to manage it. Avoiders tend to feel uncomfortable talking about money and may avoid seeking advice from others. For instance, if Samantha is an avoider, she could be described as a financial ghost, which means that she tends to shy away from any discussion of money matters and may usually avoid thinking about her finances. This often leads to neglect in managing her money, leaving her feeling overwhelmed and stressed. Now let's talk about the money personality known as the risk taker. The risk taker is someone who enjoys taking risks when it comes to their finances. They may invest in stocks or other high-risk assets in the hope of earning a high return. Risk takers tend to feel excited about the potential rewards of taking risks and may not be discouraged by the possibility of losing money. Introducing Daredevil Mike, who loves investing in high-risk assets and stocks hoping to earn big rewards. He is not afraid of possible losses. He spends countless hours researching investment opportunities, fueled by the adrenaline rush of making high-risk investments. Let's now describe the generous. They prioritize the need of others and enjoy giving to charity, gifting, or helping friends and family. They find it hard to refuse requests for money or help, and may feel a sense of satisfaction or contentment by serving others. However, their giving nature can compromise their own financial stability and long-term goals. Jane is a kind person who loves to give. She donates to charity, volunteers, and may spend more than she can afford while buying gifts for her loved ones. However, she may find it difficult to give priority to her own financial goals like saving for retirement or buying a house, etc. Money personalities are not set in stone. They can evolve over time and can be influenced by life experiences, changes in income, or financial situation. By personal growth and development. Understanding our money personalities can help us identify our strengths and weaknesses and can be a starting point for improving financial well-being. It's never too late to reassess our attitudes with money and work towards a healthier financial future.